Yo, what's up YouTube? So, today I'm just gonna talk with you guys a bit on my way to Muay Thai sparring training day. And, I've asked myself, why am I training Muay Thai and martial arts? Because I have come to the conclusion that if you want to live a meaningful life, you gotta ask yourself why you are doing the things you are doing, right? Are you doing it just because everybody else is doing it? Are you doing it because your parents told you so? Are you doing so because a friend said that and are doing it? Or you have to not live on autopilot and just go with the flow and not waste your life, I guess. You have to ask yourself why. What is your deeper intrinsic meaning behind your actions? So I've asked myself this question, right? And I've just been drawn to martial arts since I was maybe 15. And I've had, trained on and off, but now I'm gonna be consistent with it. Yeah, but I figured out at least the reasons why I'm training Muay Thai right now is because, and it goes back to my childhood, right? So when I was a kid in school, I was maybe 7 years old or something like that. I got bullied, right? I got physical bullied of this kid in school. And I still remember feeling so helpless, feeling so scared. Always being on the lookout for where he was, And yeah, I just remember just being a kid, just feeling this intense anxiety just going to school. And yeah, I just don't want to feel helpless again in my body, I want to feel strong and confident in my body, knowing that I can defend myself and defend the people I love if I have to. So yeah, that's why I'm training martial arts right now. Also, I've talked about previously on this channel, learn to fight video, that when I was at a party maybe 6 years ago, I also got confronted and I just froze, right? The fight or flight system is kicked in and I froze and I didn't fight back. And yeah, if you want to know that story in full length, just go and check that video. But I also guess my childhood trauma got activated in that situation. So yeah, and I'm still feeling, anxiety today, more other days, less other days. But you're not gonna feel well every day. That's not realistic to feel, happy and well every day. But you can't let the fear, the anxiety, the doubt stop you from doing what you want to do. And it also helps to have a vision for your future, Where are you headed? Where have you been? Where are you right now? And where are you going, right? These are important questions to ask yourself. So when you ask why, and just asking yourself why is a very powerful self-reflecting exercise you can do. It's not, because it's so easy to get distracted nowadays. You already know this, the attention span and everything. That's why it's so important to journal, to meditate, to become more present, and not getting hooked in strong emotions and letting emotions controlling you. That's also what the Stoics teach. What Marcus Aurelius talked about. You can't control other people. You can't control you can't control how other people is going to act. The only thing you have control over in this life is your own soul. And what I mean by that maybe sounds esoteric, but having control over your own thoughts, intentions, actions, just controlling your own inner world and not letting yourself getting defeated by yourself, by your own negative emotions and by that inner negative voice. Because that's the real challenge, you know. Overcoming yourself, overcoming that your own dark side, your own lower impulses, you know, if you're struggling with addiction or whatever, you know. And some things that have helped me immensely with anxiety is, and clarity, you know, direction in my life, is going on walks. So I take, you know, I've talked also about this before, but I take 8,000 to 10,000 steps each day. And, you know, on these walks I listen to audiobooks and I take voice notes and I write things down in documents of insights I get. And it also, it's movement, right? It gets your body moving. It gets the energy going. Yeah. And I'm also, like I said, doing yoga now. And yoga have been, oh my God, yoga, if you're like, you know, a gym rat only going to the gym and neglecting stretching. I've also talked about this before, but dude, you gotta start stretching. I do like 30 minutes of yoga every day and I just feel lighter. I don't know how to describe it, but I feel lighter, more loose. And yeah, it also is, you just feel, it's like a bodily meditation, if you will. You just focusing on your breath, doing like hard poses, yoga poses, which are challenging. Because I think that stretching is something the fitness world and the current fitness industry have been neglecting. But I think it's catching up, right? I think it's catching up with, like, for example, knees over toes guy. He's getting a lot of attention last few years, and Nizam Young, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he's like in the Mark Bell's Power Project podcast. He's also doing a lot of stretches and stuff, you know. Because it's easy to, I heard someone say that, you know, powerlifting is on the one side of the spectrum and yoga is on the other side of the spectrum. And to marry these two, to combine these two, you will be a healthier, happier human and a better athlete. So that's what I'm focusing on lately. I'm focusing on fighting, and I'm doing some strength and bodybuilding training and yoga. It's awesome. Yeah. So that's what I'm currently doing in my own personal training life. I'm not gonna talk anymore. I'm gonna put on some music and just getting hyped up for sparring. Yeah, Muay Thai spar. I never liked, to be honest, I'm not a fighter, you know. I don't like fighting. I've always been scared of physical fights. But that's exactly why I need to do this, you know. This is exactly what I need. So yeah. Here's some car thoughts. Hope you liked it. And I'll see you the next video. Peace.